Hello you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Samantha and I am the Gem Priestess. I'm an energy healer who does specialize in crystal healing, and a lot of what this channel is about is just getting you guys kind of in touch with spirituality. You know, there are so many different things to spirituality than, you know, just crystals or chakras or angel numbers or tarot cards. Like, there's so much. So a lot of what this channel is just introducing you guys to a lot of different things, and just different things that I even use, you know, in my energy healing practices. Because since, you know, I am an energy healer, I am always offering energy healing services. I do a, you know, chakra rebalancing and crystal healings and crystal grids and so much more. So down in the description box will be a link to my website. You guys can go ahead and click that, check everything out that I have over there. I have, you know, what it means to be an energy healer, what an energy healing kind of looks like. I have, you know, quotes from, you know, past clients, just how the experience went for them, and of course my long and extensive list of services over on my website. So definitely click that link and check that out. But for today's video, I thought it would be really great to really show you guys just kind of the differences in, you know, aura colors and just kind of what that looks like. I, you know, currently right now I'm not really practiced in being able to read other people's aura colors, but I kind of sneak my way into being able to figure it out, just very much how, you know, you are. Each aura color does kind of represent the personality of a person. So, you know, with that, just kind of what crystals you lean into or the energy that you lean into, I can kind of give an educated guess, even though I am not currently practiced in, you know, being able to see everyone's aura. I've had my aura read, you know, I know, you know, my aura colors and why, you know, things kind of worked out for me that way. So I definitely, through that process, kind of am able to figure that out within other people. But I still think that it is something that is super important, just to know just kind of the different personality traits of, you know, each aura person or each color that, you know, a person's aura can have, because your aura can be mainly one color, but it can have specks of other colors in it too, and that, you know, means various different things. So today's video is all about, you know, just different aura colors. If you ever do get your aura read, or if you can read auras but you're not really sure what things mean, this will definitely help you to know what the kind of major colors mean, what it means if you're seeing different things, you know, in someone's aura or in your own if you get yours read. Yeah, so that is going to be today's video. It's just kind of breaking that down for you guys, so you guys can kind of, you know, see what that is and kind of figure that out for yourselves too. If you are someone who reads auras, or you've had your aura read, or, you know, someone just says something about your aura and you're like, I don't know what that means, this video is going to help you understand all of that. Alright, so first things first, you know, when you can see auras, or when you go and get, you know, an aura picture done of you or your own aura read, you will see it's very much all of our auras. It's just kind of how our energy is, and it's just kind of how our energy reflects kind of on the color spectrum, and that's why some people can see it, or you can go and get it read. However, you know, the place that you do it kind of does it. But so a lot of what it is it's just our energy around us. So it literally is, you know, and for everyone their aura is different. Some people have huge auras, some people's auras are much smaller. It just depends. And again, that's very much if you can see that as, you know, someone who reads auras or gets your aura picture done, all of that will be known to you. But it's just the energy that is all around you, and so kind of where, you know, the colors are definitely do mean different things. So on the left side of your body, that's just kind of the energy that's coming into you, the energy that you are picking up, that you're receptive to picking up. So, you know, whatever that is, that could be the people around you, or even just you kind of subconsciously, energetically will just pick certain things. Those are just things that your body is just calling in, and that your body, your energy field is just kind of picking up on and kind of needing. And then on your right side, that's the energy that's coming out. So that's the energy that you are giving to other people, that people are receiving from you, and just kind of how that's working. So again, when we get into the colors, you'll kind of understand that a little more of what I mean, of what you're bringing in and what you're taking out. But with, again, just kind of with the placement of your aura, the colors in your aura, above your head is just kind of your current conscious state, just kind of what you're thinking, what you're feeling, more so in the now. So a lot of times, you know, you will see a lot of changes in that versus, you know, kind of your aura just as your presence. That's just kind of who you are naturally and just who you've kind of always been. But this above your head is going to be a lot of your conscious, your thoughts, your feelings. That's where you're going to see a lot of variation in your colors. And then next, there will be another spot just kind of right in your, you know, mouth to throat area. And that is just very much how you communicate to people. So, you know, how are you communicating to people? What are they getting from how you're communicating? So there's a lot to be learned from that, you know, very much of just how you communicate, or if you read auras, or, you know, when I got my aura read, I went out, you know, with my friends, so it's really interesting to see how each of us communicate and what we kind of need in communication. So it definitely does help if you are, you know, in very close relationships, in a relationship with someone or your family, you know, just whoever you go get it done with or whoever's had it done, to be able to see how you guys communicate. And how you can even improve on that communication too is really important and really cool too. And then there will be another kind of major spot, which will be, you know, kind of, you know, your chest, which is very much just, you know, your heart space. And that's just, you know, the energy that, you know, is coming from your heart space, where you're living in your heart space. So, you know, in that, it's very much, again, with the colors, it'll be able to you'll be able to figure that out a little more and just what that means. But very much if you've had your aura read, or, you know, if you're wanting to, those are going to be some major like points and major parts to look at when getting your aura read. All right, and so with aura colors, a lot of the times, you know, the base or like main colors are really going to be representative or just kind of go along with the energies of your chakras. So that's why sometimes, you know, if you can't see the aura colors, you can kind of make that educated guess, you know, just kind of depending on how someone's chakras are working, if they're aligned, how open they are, or if they're closed, you can kind of cancel some colors out. So that's kind of why you're able to see that and kind of know what's working with that. But so, you know, the first color is definitely going to be red. So that's your root chakra energy. You know, you have a very strong connection to, you know, nature and just kind of things like in the physical play, in the physical world. You know, you're just very grounded and you're very steady and secure. Very much all of the things that we want in our nice, big, healthy root chakra. You know, you enjoy manifesting things just kind of into the physical world, and, you know, you love to see those things just really come to light. And it's just something that's even more special to you when, you know, you can see it happen. You know, someone with a red aura, you know, you're very powerful, and, you know, you don't really let yourselves kind of get in the way of just doing things that make you happy. And, you know, you don't deny yourself, you know, happy things or things that just make you feel good. It's very much just, oh, okay, you know, like, yeah, I like that, and I'm going to continue doing that. You know, you don't ever dull yourself, you don't ever shy yourself from that. You are that very steady, secure, very much just like a rock. Like, that's the energy that, you know, kind of red auras will just kind of naturally have. Alright, and next is going to be an orange aura, or orange in your aura, and that's really going to go along with your sacral chakra and just have a lot of that sacral chakra energy. So, you know, you do hold really, really big space for, you know, friendships and, you know, family and just communication. And really just how those relationships work for you. You hold a lot of space for that because those mean a lot to you. You know, you are very social, and you are, you know, reliable, and just all of those great things that do come, that, you know, I think that we all just kind of want in, you know, a really great friend or a really great partner. You just kind of have those naturally, you know. People do just kind of gravitate towards you because, you know, you are very fun, and, you know, you can be there. You are the great friend, you know, you really are. And it's really funny too. A lot of people will come to you as you're kind of like a relationship expert, you know, just because relationships do mean so much to you and you hold a huge space, you're very observant of other people's relationships, and so you are able to help them even just work through kind of the stuff that, you know, is kind of bugging them in their relationships, or just helping them to really solidify, you know, just kind of what they have going on for them. And it just really helps you. And it even makes your circle even bigger because you're open to people, you know, coming to you and feeling just safe and secure in what you have to say, in, you know, helping them make more friends or helping them with their, you know, significant others and just what that really means for them. All right, and so next is going to be your yellow aura, yellow in your aura. With that, you know, you guys are just natural born leaders because it really works with your solar plexus chakra and just that energy that comes from that solar plexus. So yeah, you guys are just natural born leaders, and you can easily inspire others to really get done, you know, what it is they want to get done, or really just help them just to keep going and get moving. You know, you guys are really just full of just joy and just generosity, and, you know, you're naturally attracting others to you and bringing others into you because you can inspire others. So that inspiration needs to go somewhere. So you are bringing people in so that you can inspire them to get done what they want to get done and what they need to get done. You know, you guys are very confident people, happy people, and you have a strong sense of yourself, and, you know, your self-esteem is like through the roof, and, you know, you guys really are just, again, all of those things that come from that strong solar plexus chakra is just, you know, being, you know, so sure of yourself that, you know, you don't have to worry too much about your own self because you can go out and you just have all of these ideas and all of this energy, and you want to give it out to other people, so those other people will come back into you, and you know, you inspire them and then they go, and then it's just more and more and more, and it's not an issue for you because that's just very much, that's who you are and that's what you love and that's what you enjoy. So it is just really easy to just have more people and just really just completing that cycle and really just raising everybody into being, you know, who they are, what they want to be, what they want to do, and just all of that good stuff. All right, and so then next we have tan, or tan in your aura. Tan doesn't really go with, you know, any of the chakras, but it does hold, you know, a lot of specific energy. I would say it's probably even just a little toned down of a yellow aura, because, you know, with, you know, a tan aura, you are very logical and analytical. You know, you guys very much are the thinkers of the group. You know, you kind of keep your feelings to yourself a little bit because, you know, you're thinking of other things that you don't really check in with yourself. And so I would say that's definitely something that people with tan auras or tan in your aura, you definitely want to take a look at that. Or if you know, obviously if you feel like that's you, my description is you, definitely take a look at that. You know, ask yourself, you know, how am I feeling today? Just check in with yourself every once in a while, because, you know, we need that, and we need to make sure that what we're doing and just kind of how we're feeling is, you know, good, and that, you know, we're able to keep going and keep doing what it is that we want to do, because that is so important, you know. But, you know, with a tan aura, you're very, you know, detail oriented. People love to work with you because you can kind of just get through what people would deem as annoying tasks because you are so analytical and you're always thinking. So people really do just kind of lean onto that and really love to work with you for that. So, you know, if you've ever been told that, you know, you're a good worker, or, you know, people do have a problem and they come to you, I would definitely say, if, you know, your aura isn't tan, you definitely do have tan somewhere going on in your energy. All right, so next aura is going to be green. If you have a green aura or green in your aura, you guys are really tapped into your heart chakra energy and just kind of your heart space. I think a green aura is literally so beautiful, and it's just beautiful qualities to have. The heart chakra, and even just your green aura in general, is really the bridge in between, you know, kind of the physical world and being here, you know, on earth, on this physical plane, and melds it really great with the spiritual world. You know, it's just really, you know, universal and high vibrational. It really brings those two together. And so I think it's really great to have green in your aura, or just have a green aura in general, being in your heart space. You know, because you guys, you just naturally, you know, you radiate love, and you're drawn to things that you can love, or things that are beautiful, you know, nature and animals. And you guys are very much just natural self-healers. You are very in tune with yourself and your needs and how to fulfill those needs. So you very much can, you know, heal yourself, and you just radiate just this giant bubble of love and warmth. And so people are really drawn to that, because a lot of times that's probably one of the harder energies for other people to tap into if you're not really into that. So a lot of people will feel kind of really drawn to that and really stuck in that, and that's not a bad thing. I think that that is so beautiful. And you know, you guys just really have these great, really high, great ideas and just things that you want to accomplish, and you think so otherworldly. And so it's very amazing for people, because a lot of people don't think like that. So a lot of people will be drawn into that, because you do see things a different way. And people are like, oh my gosh, what are you gonna say next? What's going on next? What's going on in your brain? Because people are so amazed by just the things that you have to say, and just with what's going on up here too. All right, and another color working, you know, with your aura is gonna be blue. So that's very much, you know, your throat chakra energy. So if you do have blue in your aura, or you know, your aura is just blue, you guys are going to be naturally intuitive, and you're going to be just caring and nurturing and protective. Very much just kind of that mama bear energy. That's you guys. You know, your life purpose is to serve, is to work with people and really help and lift them up. And you know, because that makes you happy. That seeing you lifting other people up lifts you up, makes you feel better and brighter and greater. And so, you know, that's really important. You know, really close and intimate relationships are super, super key for you guys. And, you know, you really do love to make, you know, those intimate connections. I can say my aura is blue. When I went to go get mine read, I was blue. So I can definitely, you know, agree and attest to that. You know, personal relationships are super key and are super important. You know, you guys really do rely just kind of on your intuition and just your feelings to make decisions. You know, it's very much, you guys, you know, really do just work with that. If something makes you feel good or just really pulls you in, you know, that's kind of where you're gonna go. You're not gonna second guess that. It can get you in trouble from time to time, but definitely, you know, that is what draws you, and that's what keeps you going and keeps you moving forward, you know. Another thing, you guys are, you know, very sensitive people, you know, being super intuitive and wanting to work with a lot of people. You do very much pick up on their energies and just kind of the energies just around you. You know, you're very susceptible to that. So definitely, you know, I would say look out for that, and you know, just kind of make sure if sometimes you're feeling something, you definitely want to, you know, really assess, is it that you are naturally feeling that, or is that just what you picked up, you know, being around other people, or just being around, you know, someone else in, you know, particular too. All right, so next is going to be turquoise. Turquoise doesn't work with a specific chakra, but I definitely would like to say that it works just kind of with your throat and your third eye, so kind of somewhere in between there. But if your aura is turquoise, or there's turquoise in your aura, you guys just have a natural knack for communication. You know, you are a really great communicator. You're great at getting out what you need to get out, and you know, people listen to what you have to say. You listen to what other people have to say, and you know, communication is really, really great for you. Because of that, you know, you guys are super, you know, influential, and you're super powerful, and you know, you guys are healers in that way too. And so it really does work well to kind of help people discover, you know, kind of what's going on within them, what's going on, you know, in their soul, in their heart, just what's calling to them, what's not calling to them. You do just kind of easily read people, because you pick up on things that other people just kind of look over. So, you know, you are very, you know, you are very intuitive in that way, and you can just read other people's body language, or even just their, you know, in their energy. You can just kind of pick up just kind of what's going on with them and what's going on in their brain and just in their energy. You guys are really, really good with that. You know, you guys are super, you know, empathetic in your, you know, communication and talking with other people too. That, you know, if someone's going through a hard time, you really do understand them in a way that other people might not. And even if it's not, you know, you haven't gone through what they are going through, it's very much, you know, you still understand them, and you can still kind of talk with them and talk them through just kind of what's going on in, you know, their lives, and just kind of help them to really work through all of that too. Alright, so next is going to be Magenta. Magenta does actually work with, you know, it really does hold the same qualities that a red, blue, and a white aura would really hold. You know, with, you know, Magenta and with red, you really do understand the physical world, and you really are drawn to that, and you are really grounded and grounding for a lot of people. But with, you know, the energies of a blue aura too, you guys are, you know, really creative thinkers, and you really do think outside the box. So it is a really great and beautiful blending, because you understand where you are now with, you know, the energies of a red aura, but you also can see where you need to go with the energies of a blue aura. And, you know, so I think it's really great to, you know, you really experience the world and you experience life in a way that, you know, most people don't, because a lot of people, you know, will, you know, especially, you know, in that case, you know, whether there's red or there's blue, but you guys are really a beautiful blend of both, so that, you know, you do see things and experience things completely different. And it really is just a different and a new perspective to bring to the table that a lot of people wouldn't really think of, because they don't, their mind doesn't work the same way that yours does. They don't take in energy and information the same way that you do. Alright, and next is going to be Indigo. Just kind of a good in between like purple and blue, but that is definitely going to be your third eye, you know, chakra, third eye chakra energy. And so with that, you know, you guys really have a deep, just kind of inner knowledge. You know, you are very much aware of who you are and what you do. You know, you're very intuitive, you're super, you know, sensitive to others, you know, energies and their feelings, because you are so secure in your own. You can recognize when something is a little off. So with your intuition, you know, that does work really well for being able to read others and to really work through, okay, what's my energy and what's not my energy, and really just go through that and kind of just cycle that yourself. So I think it's really great. You guys also just kind of in with, you know, feeling versus logic. You guys do go with feeling, but you also, you know, work in that logic a little bit too, but you are a little bit more into feeling than you are into logic. Just totally fine. I think a lot of times, you know, logic can, even though it's like logic, it can lead us into not where we really want to be. So I think that it is really great that you do put a little more emphasis into that feeling than into logic, you know. But you guys, again, you know, are super sensitive and empathetic with working with others and just being around others. You know, it doesn't super drag you down, it doesn't drain you. You're just, you know, you're really secure in that. And then just, you know, with that energy, you are really easy, like you can easily step back and recognize that, you know, the world is bigger than just you. So, you know, you very much can look at the big picture, very much see that, you know, like the everything else, you know, you are just a piece of everything else. So it really does help to put into perspective and give you just a different way of thinking, because you can see that there is more than just what's going on, you know, in your brain, or what's going on in your emotions, what you're feeling. There's, you know, a great big world out there, and there's a lot to get from that world. Alright, so next is going to be violet or purple, you know, kind of anywhere within that family. And that's really gonna be, you know, your crown chakra energy. So, you know, you guys are, you know, visionaries. You guys really do, you know, see things differently and just so outside the box. You guys are very, you know, you guys have like a big energy and big ideas, and you're charismatic, and, you know, you're always doing something different, and you can see things differently. And so it really, really is great. You guys really do have, you know, the potential and the energy and just kind of the natural drive to raise human consciousness yourself. You know, it definitely starts with, you know, you don't do all the work, you definitely help, and, you know, you lift others, and that helps to lift everyone up, you know, with that. But that is very much you guys. You know, you have that urge and that desire and that drive to really go and just, you know, lift up and just really help to evolve humankind into, you know, something great and something amazing and something that it's never been before. You know, you guys you have all of this knowledge about a lot of different things, and you love to keep learning more, and through, you know, that learning and that, you know, going through all of that and that reading and, you know, whatever, that you really do inspire others, because you know so much that you are able to attract in and really just kind of relate to a lot of different people at once, because you do have all of that energy, and that just comes super naturally to you. You know, you don't really have to work too hard. It doesn't feel like you're forced to learn more or whatever. Like, you just do it because you generally love it, and sometimes it just comes to you and you don't really know how that's really working out or how that really happened, but that's just something that comes naturally to you. And so I think that's such a beautiful thing to have, you know, in your aura, or even just as your aura, because it's so strong and so powerful that, you know, that's just, I think that that's just one of the, you know, most amazing things ever, probably. All right, and last but not least is going to be a white aura, or just white in your aura. Basically what that means is, like, that is just kind of like the ultimate transcendence. That's the highest that you can get. You know, you're really open and really connected to the universe and, you know, manifestation and spirituality. You know, those things really do motivate you and really do help you to kind of keep going, to keep pushing on, you know, to keep, you know, that's what really fuels your fire and really gets you going. You know, you guys are, you know, super positive, and you're super uplifting, and you're not judgmental to other people, because even though you are, you know, probably the highest vibration that, you know, you can get, you know, you very much understand where everyone else has been to, or where they are. So you really don't judge others. You really are, you know, just as open as you are to the universe, you're open to all beings around you too, because you really do understand them, and, you know, you really do make those connections, and you really do get that. And, you know, you really have, just being so open to the universe, you do have that cosmic wisdom. You know, it's not your, you know, everyday, you know, oh, this is how to stop fighting with, you know, your friend, or this is how to strengthen your relationship. This is really just divine, you know, messages from the universe coming through you and speaking through you. So it really is just kind of great, and just, you know, there's so much energy and so much power in that. And, you know, with that, you know, you really are speaking through the universe to really just enact change and really work towards, you know, moving things and moving people and humanity and the world into just something so positive and, you know, full of joy and light and love, you know, just as the universe created things to be. So you really do work to, you know, bring the universe into, you know, just daily life for people. Alright, you guys, but that is it, you know, just for different, you know, aura colors in your aura. Definitely, if you guys feel like that's, you know, pick up some personality traits from there, and you're like, oh, maybe that's me, definitely let me know. I want to know, does any of this resonate with you guys? Do you feel anything when, you know, different auras are brought up? Have you had your auras read and it's, you know, pretty spot on? Definitely let me know. You know, leave a comment and let me know how this was for you guys. But, you know, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I enjoyed hanging out with you, and I cannot wait until I see you guys next time. Bye bye.